Oh, God, this is literally pissing me off. I can't believe there is no way to switch off an alarm when you're live on Facebook, because you can switch off almost every other app and not have to come out of other apps. But hey ho, sorry about that. Anywho, let's get back to the task at hand. You have written your affirmation. You have a figure you want to earn. You have created that affirmation and you're saying it every morning. Now, when you say that affirmation, visualize the life that income brings for you when you have it. What does having £15,000 per month mean for you? Paint that picture. It will take you less than two minutes to do it. Welcome back, Maureen. So paint that picture very, very quickly. You will now soon start to have those visualizations in your mind just like that. You literally can bring them to tap just like that, because you are creating a new habit and you are now rebooting your brain and you're making your brain understand that this is the life we desire. You have already also rebooted your brain in that when you think about the tasks you have to do, you attach fun to that task, a fun result to that task. For instance, whenever I think about I am actively going to prospect today, I actually see a beach. I see myself sitting on a beach with my phone and my notebook, and the waves are lapping and the palm trees are waving. I'm a beach kind of girl. And my children are splashing around in the ocean, and my Paul is reading a book over there or listening to one, and I am talking to people on the phone. The view is good enough to inspire me to call people if I need to call people. If Jet Set Academy Coaching has like one client this month and I need to at least get 6 more, I will make those calls. I will go through my whereby I'll go through my list of people, anyone who has ever subscribed to Jet Set Academy Coaching, and maybe I haven't spoken to them in the last 2 to 3 months. I will call them, and I have thousands of people. So I will call them and I will ask them how their life is going, and I'll ask them how their vision is going for whatever it is they wanted to join Jet Set Academy Coaching for. I will ask them how their business is going. If I know they are in business, if I'm connected with them on Facebook, I will ask them questions and I will push them to give me the real truth. The other day, I called a gentleman, and he is in ministry, and he reached out to me, and the things he said were clearly very secular, because he's like, I know and I believe that building a ministry is building a business. And I was like, there's a pastor who knows the truth around here. And he goes, in order for the ministry to grow, I have to advertise it, I have to promote it, and I want you to help me. And I told him how I could help him and what it would cost him. Obviously, he tried to pull the Jesus string and was like, the ministry is struggling and I thought you would help me for free. And I'm like, yeah, like you tell everybody in church to not bring in any money because Jesus is providing. Like you tell them this week, no tithing, no sowing, no nothing. We're just gonna pray and Jesus will provide, right? And he was like very shocked I could come up with that. I said, because that's the truth. So don't come to me asking me to give you my service for free when in essence, when people come to your church, you don't let them get away for free. You let them bring in their seed, because that's how you survive as a preacher, as a minister. That's how you get paid. So yeah, this is my job too. So I'm asking you to tithe into this business so that you can grow. Anywho, he said he was going to think about it and he'll get back to me because he needs to get a lot more sheep paying into the church. And 3 months later, he reached out to me in the inbox and goes, my sister, how are you doing? And I said, my brother, I'm doing very well. And he goes, that's what I wanted to hear, my sister. So now can you help the church out and teach me how to market? And I said, yes, brother, when you allow your church members not to pay any tithe for the next 3 months, so Jesus can provide. And he laughed. He threw those laughing emojis and went off for a while. And so recently I called him up because I thought I haven't spoken to this guy for a while and we've had conversations. So he's open to learning. He just needs a little nudge. And I called him and I said, oh, how's the ministry going? On Messenger. And he goes, oh, my sister, are the ministries all right? Jesus provides. And I said, wow, Jesus came up for you. Tell me about that. And he goes, see, I'm always listening. I listen to your videos. So I've done some of the things you teach me. And people are actually reaching out to me and asking me to pray for them. And we did the website and we added a donation page on it and people are donating. So Jesus is providing. And I said, yes, Jesus provides. Now, since you're getting donations, I think it's time to invest in you so that you can learn properly how to get those donations flowing. And he did. So, when you follow up with people, when you prospect people, look at it as something fun. Come from a place of service. Don't take their bullshit because they'll bring bullshit to you. This morning I emailed somebody who emailed me saying they are cash striped, money is tight, and they'd love for me to share with them some tips on how they can build their network marketing business. And I answered back, for the last 3 weeks, you've been posting you going to restaurants, eating out. Cut that back, invest in your education, and you will grow your network marketing business. You obviously are not as cash strapped as you're saying because you're posting on social media, you out eating in restaurants. So there's something to learn there. Whatever you're posting on social media, people are watching. And if that person is Julie Silkalunji, they'll call you out on your bullshit if you try to pull strings on them. So let's get back to the action of activating your brain to accept your story and allow you to do the work to manifest. So when you are going to do the work, first of all, set that intention. Remember, we did say that in the morning, once you've done your motivation, your daily routine, one of the things you should do is set an intention to have a productive day, to be bold, to be brave, to be courageous, to be accessible, to reach more people, to connect with more people, to follow up with more people, to get more orders in, to reach out to former clients and see if they are ready for a new order, to see if they are open to be part of the business as opposed to just clients. Whatever it is you gotta do, and your brain will try to stop you because it's risky, because it's new, it is not what you normally do. So paint a picture of fun before you do that job, that task. Set an intention that you're going to do it, whatever the brain says, because you're going to do it. I mean, you're not going to say, I won't push that baby just because the brain says it's painful. You will push that baby. So paint a beautiful picture before you do the task, so that picture becomes prospecting beaches, prospecting Mercedes-Benz, prospecting Lamborghini, prospecting new home. Paint a picture of what that 10,000, 15,000 pounds or dollars means to you, because money in the bank is just money. You're just making the banks richer. But when you get that money out of the bank, what is it going to do? I hope you've got that picture already. If you don't, now's the time to paint that picture and create it as a goal. What kind of house do you want to live in? What kind of schools do you want your children to go into? You want to set aside a trust for your children so that when they go to uni, they are not scrapping the barrel and getting derailed by activities, so that they can make some money to live the uni life. Are you going to retire the boss man or boss girl and go cruising and go on 5 vacations a year and enjoy spa weekends, whatever you want? Are you going to build those apartments so that when you're older, you don't have to lift a finger, the money is flowing in all the same, and you're going to leave your children a ton load of wealth that they don't need to go begging for jobs, because there's income coming in and they can now choose what they want to do as opposed to beg for jobs and be desperate to be hired. So who wins when you make that money? That figure that you wrote, what does it represent for you? In the morning, make that affirmation. I'm so happy and grateful now that I make, by the fact that I make 15,000 pounds a month. Close your eyes and see £15,000 a month coming into your bank. How does it come into your bank? PayPal, bank checks, notifications? Does it come once a month, twice a month? Does it come from multiple streams or one stream? See it flowing into your, wherever it flows into, your PayPal, your bank, your Pioneer, your e-wallet, your in your handbag, in your wallet. There's wads of money sticking out. Imagine that picture. See that money physically coming in. How does it come in into you? When you make those sales that you write on the tracker, how do they come to you? Envision that as a constant stream of money hitting that figure you want to make every month. As you visualize that, see that money doing whatever it is you want it to do. New home, new car, paying off a debt, is going on vacation, giving your parents whatever they've ever dreamt of when they sent you to have an education. Envision that. Shouldn't take you too long. When you start to envision, it will become something that it's like you're watching a TV and you're in that TV screen and you're there living that life. Start to show your brain that this is the life we are living. When we do the work, this is the life we are living right now. And then ask yourself, what needs to happen for me to be able to make this money? What actions need to be in place? Mark, I didn't say the words, what do I have to do? What do I need to do? Because that means you must be there 24/7. Most of the sales I make, I am not there talking the sale. I have already created the funnel that already speaks for me. I created it in my voice, with my brains. I asked somebody to help. I've got resources that stand for me, but most of the time, they are speaking for me while I'm either sleeping, here teaching you in the den, doing a public live, doing some other stuff, coaching people in Jet Set Academy, and they come in. So you don't have to be there physically for your sales to happen. If you're a network marketer, most of the time you have to be there physically for a while until you build a huge team and it starts to build itself. And you are the leader and you are guiding, you're pointing, you're showing people where to be, what to do, how to do it, and the sales are coming in and your team's growing. Envision that picture, right? So that you can allow yourself to do the initial foundation work. This is your foundation work for your business to grow, for your baby to grow, for your plant to seed and grow. When you psych your brain that, oh, this is good stuff, we want this, we are excited by it, it is fun, we are enjoying doing it, the brain will align with your thoughts and with your visions and with your words. And when you wake up and you're going to do the prospecting, the follow-up, connecting on social media, sending out emails, sending the links out to people on WhatsApp, talking video calls, webinars, trainings, all this becomes fun stuff. And it will be fun because as your bank balance starts to grow, you will not even be hesitating to do the things you need to do. You will not hesitate to show up as I show up every day in the den and create amazing things for you to download, videos to watch, invite you to talk with me some more, because I know the stuff, I enjoy what I'm doing, and I want more people to win. More people to win every day. You win, I win. It is how life is created. You don't win on your own. It's not fun to be on your own with a pile of money. It's not fun. You ask every single person who's made a pile of money and they've lost family, they don't have no friends, it's not fun. So you want to have all these people around you growing, enjoying, and maybe even meeting somewhere on the beaches of the world or somewhere beautiful, on a mastermind, on an event, on a retreat, and we just hug it all up and say, my goodness, we've come so far. We're the original Wed Nation, but look at 10,000 people in this building and we are all part of the Wed Nation. And it's because we are winning. And it's because we stuck at it. And it's because we actually told our brain it is good to do what we're doing. Because you tell your brain every morning, because you've been literally brainwashed. So you need to brainwash your own brain. Other people have brainwashed you for years. They've brainwashed you that you need to go out there, get a good education, get a good grade, get a certificate, and get a job. You've been primed for that. Now you need to prime your brain that I've got the good education, I've got the good grades, and I'm building a badass business to take us to the next level. You've got to brainwash your brain. Nobody's going to brainwash it for you because now you're in charge of the brainwashing. Oh, Julie can help you brainwash it if you want her to. But no amount of education or knowledge can replace action. No amount of knowledge, education, papers can replace action. And that's why most people get comfortable in the job, because they do an act and they do a role and they get paid every month, whatever they agreed to be paid per month. And it feels good. So imagine that you are doing this for you and you're going to be cutting the check yourself. Nobody will be cutting the check for you. You will be cutting that check for yourself. And so you do the work. And as you do the work, you keep asking yourself, what needs to happen? Who do I have to meet up with? What needs to come into my experience? Which people do I need to meet in order to grow this thing? You have all manifested the word nation because you've asked yourself, whether consciously or subconsciously, the question, what needs to happen for my business to grow? And you manifested the winning entrepreneurs then. Now you need to manifest the clients that you came in the den for by doing the work. That's how we are rewarded. We are rewarded by the work we do in the vineyard of the good one. And the more you allow yourself to receive, the more you will receive. And the only way you can expand your receiving vessel is by connecting with more people and actually communicating with them, because your money is in their wallet. I'm sure you've heard of that before, but it's not in everyone's wallet. There are specific people who are also looking for you. The only problem is you're each looking for each other in the wrong places, and when you align, pop, the chain connects, even if for a while. That's how it happens. So that's it, guys. Go write down that information. I'm so happy and grateful by the fact that I make £15,000 a month, £10,000 a month. I don't know what figure you want to earn per month. Write it down and affirm it like you already have it. Paint a picture of what that money can do for you, what life you lead because you're making that money. Who do you impact because you make that money? Who wins because you make that money? And trust me, so many people win when you make that money. Your community, your family, your church, people that are not even anywhere near you, charities win, the shops in town, people online who you buy from, your coaches. Yeah, everybody wins when you make that money. So affirm it, paint that picture, feel it. And if you follow what I taught you yesterday, you touch it as you read it. If you have it written on your mirror, or on your whatever, your wall, you could create a little poster with it. You don't have to write it on your mirror like I did. I mean, your girlfriend or wife might be saying, why is my husband using my lipstick to write on the mirror? What's gone with him? So if you're a man, you don't have to use the lipstick. Write it down, affirm it, ask yourself what needs to happen for this to manifest. Do the work that you know you can do, and you'll find more things start to align for you, and be open for those things that you're asking for to also happen in your life, because you have to make decisions left, right, and center. And some decisions will be uncomfortable. Some decisions will be, you'll feel like this is out of my league. This is out of my comfort zone. And comfort zone is, well, we know what it does. And this money, I don't have this money. And you may cut yourself short by going for the cheaper version, for the cut-off, for the Primark, I call it the Primark version. But sooner or later, you still go back and buy the real deal, because the Primark version won't last. But every time you make a decision, you know you're going to upgrade. You know you're going to upgrade. The people that I first bought courses from, I don't even remember most of them now, because they are long gone. I've upgraded. I've raised the standard of who I learn from. Who am I learning from? I'm learning from people who are where I want to be. And so you will start to upgrade your grades as well, to raise your standard as well. You will outgrow the den at sooner or later. But until then, you need to do the action. You need to do the action. The action is what allows you to raise your game, raise the standard, and every new level has a new mentor. Other people say every level has a devil. Well, that's them. I see every new level has a mentor, an angel, a divine grace that raises me to that new level, and the people that go with it, the divine helpers, destiny helpers, good helpers, as they like to call them, good people, clients, mentors, coaches, partners, every new level. So be open to connect with those people, because they are also looking to connect with you. But if you don't talk to people, there is no helping you as a marketer who is at the grassroots level building the foundation. There's no helping you if you will not do the work. And for those of you that are new, there are multitudes of techniques right here inside of the files section, which Hazel has already created for you as a whole one document, so you don't have to scroll through this file section for the trainings that have gone so far. But you do have lots of downloadables that you really want to download. I don't think the book was added to yesterday's video. The book, what was it called? Psycho-Cybernetics. So I'll add it to this one. If you haven't read it before, you want to read it. If you've read it before, read it again, because until I read The Secret the third time, I always thought it was a Bible copycat. The third time, the penny started to drop. The fourth time, I was like, oh my goodness, I need to read this book again. And now I read it every year. I've got a copy of it. If you've never read The Secret and you want to read it, put your hand up and you will receive a free copy of it. There's a video actually right here in the den of The Secret. The Secret video, the movie, it's right here in the den. You want to watch it? It's in the videos section. I think it is, definitely. So watch it. So sometimes to increase our confidence, all we need to do is remind ourselves of the things that we are good at and the things that we want to achieve that are good for our lives. Remind your brain that that is what you are and you deserve all the good today. Daily win today is to do what I've just gone through this training for you. And once you have done that, please go right ahead and prospect 20 new touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 20 people. You have people sitting here on Facebook waiting to hear from you. They are waiting to hear from you on what you do. You either plant the seed or literally they were on the edge waiting for you to touch them. Go touch them so that they can take a look at your business information and make a decision. Yes or no is good. You don't mind the other answers because you have ways to handle them. There's a whole section on handling people's questions, concerns, others call them objections, in ways you have not yet learned. So go look at it. The book is called The Secret. Yes, Fabi, it's called The Secret. So you will receive your copy later. And basically, talk to those people. Answer their questions. There are no objections to be handled, really. There are questions, concerns, or a no. And you either have shown them that you are the right person, that they deserve that blessing, that they are looking for that solution, or they've been desirous of that change, or you haven't. There is no two ways about it. You've either shown the person that they are in need and they should be ready today, or you haven't. And many times people say you must be responsible for everything you do. No. If the other person has been shown your business, you can never make them buy. It does not matter how good you are a salesperson. When the other person is not ready, they will not buy. I know one of my coaches who has over 1 million subscribers. He sends out, that means he sends out over 1 million newsletters every time he sends out a newsletter blast, or he segments his list. I think he does anyway. But I don't buy everything he sends me. Not because I don't want to buy it, because not everything he's selling is my specific cup of tea. I may not be ready for it. It may not be in alignment with my values. It may not be what I'm looking for right now. And yet I am on his list. And many times I buy his coaching, including one-on-one personal coaching. Ouch. That one is an ouch in the pocket. So that's it, guys. Today, go affirm your figure, call it out. That it's called calling in that figure, calling in that figure into your spirit, into your brain, into your senses, touch, feel, taste, see, emote, and then going out to do the work, knowing this is how it feels like to have £10,000 in my bank account every month. If I don't do this work, that £10,000 will never materialize. You tell yourself that story and tell yourself the good story. Focus on the good story so that you can do the work. As you do the work, what needs to happen starts to happen for you, and you will testify for me sooner or later. God bless you guys. Take care. See you later. Go do the do's because you are amazing. Whatever else you set to do as your goal today, go do it too. I'm giving you extra work, aren't I? I'm good for that. Bye.